and today I'm going to be doing a book review on Soundless by Richelle Mead. I was sent this book by Penguin Teen in exchange for an honest review, so thank you so much Penguin for sending me this, and I was also sent another copy in my owl crate, so I don't need 2 copies, so I'm going to be holding a giveaway, so stay tuned till the end of the video to find out what to do if you want to enter to win this book. Just a little heads up, my little pup Snicket is rambunctious right now and she's just running everywhere, so I'm gonna try and not be distracted by it. Maybe try not to be distracted by it because you'll hear noises of her like chewing on her toys, so heads up. So Soundless by Richelle Mead is a fantasy standalone that is greatly inspired by Chinese folklore, and we follow our main protagonist Faye, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, and for as long as she can remember there has been no sound in her village, so her and the villagers rely on sign language as a way to communicate. And her village is on this mountaintop that's surrounded by this very dangerous terrain that makes it hard for them to acquire food given they can't go down the mountain, so they rely on this zip line to bring them food, and they exchange their precious metals that many of the villagers mine for in exchange for food that's given from like this mysterious kingdom that they don't have a lot of information about. And then one day Faye wakes up and she has the ability to hear again. So she's trying to kind of realize what's going on and try to uncover unanswered questions. And also the village is facing blindness. A lot of the people in the village are going blind, and among the people that are going blind is the main character's main sister. The main character's only sister, and so obviously that's really hard for her to deal with because the village has like ranking systems, and Faye is an artist, so she's kind of, I wouldn't say royalty, but she's kind of high ranked in her village. And I thought that was a pretty cool element to the story. So that's all I want to say about this book. So getting on to my thoughts, I was very excited to read this book. I love Richelle Mead's Vampire Academy series and her Bloodline series. I've yet to read the last book in the Bloodline series, but I freaking love that series. And Richelle Mead, she's a new book coming out. I was really excited given like the synopsis. It's diverse, it's inspired by Chinese folklore, which is really awesome because I've never really read a book based on that before. And it sounded so promising. It's a standalone, it's not even 300 pages. I was just like, yes, this is my book, and it wasn't. I was pretty disappointed. I was like really disappointed with this one. I give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. So getting on to what I did like about this novel, I did like the diversity, and I'm not educated on Chinese folklore, but from the people that I watched the reviews that they are educated on it, they said that it was very accurate, the depicting of it, so I thought that was cool. I wish that I knew so I could like connect the two, but I couldn't, but I admire Richelle Mead for sticking to that. I really liked the setting. I thought the imagery was great. I liked the relationship between the main character and her sister. I enjoyed the romance a little bit. I liked the fact that there was kind of a relationship prior to the novel, so nothing felt rushed or insta-lovey. That being said, it was kind of cheesy. What else did I like? Oh, I also enjoyed when the main character, Faye, she got her hearing again. It wasn't like this, Snicket, stop. Sorry about that. But when Faye got her hearing again, it wasn't this like miraculous, oh my gosh, this is a miracle type of thing. It was a burden for her to have to deal with like this extra stimuli. And I thought that was pretty eye-opening for a person who has never been able to hear, to be able to hear again and it not be great, it kind of be a burden. And I just thought that was really interesting, and I just thought that was a really cool element to this book, and I really remember that scene. Also, there are a couple great scenes in this book. So getting on to what I didn't like, I was just never like wanting to pick it up again. I would only read about like 20 pages tops when I was reading this one. I didn't, the thing that really went wrong for me in this novel was the characters. I'm not gonna say I couldn't connect with the characters just because there's been books that have been my favorite books where I can't connect with the characters, and I don't find that like a downfall in any way because I like to read characters that are different from me. But overall, I just couldn't connect with this book just because it was so flat and pretty much kind of dull for me. I thought that there was like nothing, the characters didn't have anything for me to grasp onto. I thought Faye was an admirable main character. She had really good, she was brave and she was strong and she wasn't She thought before she acted, and she was admirable in that sense, but overall, like, there was nothing that I'm gonna remember her by. There's nothing like in a week or so that I'm gonna remember her or think about her. And I'm gonna talk about the Vampire Academy series and the Bloodline series. Of course, they're two completely different novels and different series, or this is a standalone, but you get what I'm saying. They're so different in content. But the thing that I love, I think Richelle Mead's signature, is her humor. And I know that this setting is more of an oppressed atmosphere and you can't really put a lot of humor into it to make it serious. But there could have been lines here and there that were pretty funny that would have added comedic relief that I would have appreciated so much, because a little bit of comedy, even like The Book Thief is one of my favorite books, and it's actually one of the funniest books that I read, given that it is such a depressing novel in a way, but it was still funny, and this book needed a little bit of humor and I would have enjoyed it a lot better. Also, this is a standalone, it's not 300 pages. If it were to be like 100 or 150 pages longer, I think it would have been a lot better. But overall, the characters were just not my cup of tea. They weren't anything like, they weren't anything bad, but they weren't anything, again, memorable. Is that a word? I don't know. But, I wanted to like this one so freaking much. Stop chewing on my carpet, little pup. But I love Richelle Mead still. Also, Richelle Mead's writing, I think it's improved a lot. Stick it! I think that this book flowed really nicely, and I can definitely tell that her writing has improved a lot. And I'm going to continue to pick up whatever she puts out because, again, she's one of my favorite writers. I think she's a fantastic storyteller. Would I recommend this one? I don't know, maybe I'd recommend it for people who are really into Chinese folklore because you would probably find like the connections between the two, but I wouldn't be like, hey guys, read this one. I gave it 2.5 stars. So again, it wasn't the worst thing, but it wasn't like anything, that was awesome. Moving on to the giveaway, I am going to be giving away 1 copy of Soundless. Usually I won't give away books that I didn't myself enjoy, but since I do have 2 copies, there's no reason for me to keep one of them, and I'm sure another person would enjoy it a lot more than me. So if you're interested, just comment down below and say that you want to enter the giveaway. Also, the only thing you need to be is subscribed to me, and also, is that it? Also, sorry, US only, and I know I need to hold an international giveaway that I'll do it through the book depository, but I can't do it because obviously I have this right now, so I need to do it US only just because shipping is crazy expensive. For Christmas, I sent packages in the US and it was freaking still super expensive, and I was like, I should have just sent them a gift card. But anyway, you know the rules. So that was my book review on Soundless by Richelle Mead. Thank you again, Penguin, for sending me that book, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and so does Snicket. She hopes you enjoyed it too. Now you can go terrorize my room. You can make as much noise as you want. So again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.